Hey everybody, Kevin Smolin with 2Q Lead Generation Strategies here on another Friday where we're doing another recording. Fridays we do a lot of training and showing you new strategies, new techniques, and today is absolutely no different. We've been focusing a lot on generating buyer leads, and those strategies are super successful. Many of my clients are generating 20, 30 plus leads per week using those strategies, and it is totally exciting. Again, there's so many benefits to doing this. First of all, when you're generating leads on Facebook, the leads are exclusive to you. So unlike situations where, like with Zillow or with Realtor.com or any of those other sources where you can buy leads, many of those leads are non-exclusive. And so you're paying to compete with other agents, which in my opinion, it really doesn't make a lot of sense, right? Why you would want to spend money to compete with somebody else rather than having something be exclusive to you. Another major benefit is that you get to control the flow of new business that's coming in. So in times when you're busy, you can actually decrease your ad budget so that fewer leads are coming in and it allows you just to run your business. If there's times where you're slow, you can increase your ad budget, more leads come in, and again, it just helps you take out those highs and lows of your business so that you're just constantly growing. And then one of the other things I love about generating leads on Facebook is that you can do it for a fraction of the cost. Most of my customers are spending, 5, 10, in some cases $20 a day, and they're getting, 20 plus leads, 30 plus leads. In fact, a couple weeks ago, had a client that in a 10-week period, or excuse me, 10 days, not 10 weeks, in 10 days, generated over 90 leads and spent a little less than $100 to do that. So his cost per lead was, about $1 and change. So again, there are ways of doing this where it's extremely affordable. And then as he does the follow-up, two of those are turning into clients that he's starting to work with and generate transactions, right? So again, it's just a way to completely revolutionize your business. And many of the things that you would do offline, we can do online and use the power of leverage. So a lot of times people want to go knocking on doors and they want to use that as a way of generating leads. Well, truth be told, you can utilize a similar strategy, and today's kind of a play on that. We're going to show you a different strategy of how to use a concept like that, things that people would do offline, and show you how to do it online and use the power of leverage, leveraging your time because Facebook ads are doing the work for you, and you're leveraging yourself because think about how long it would take to knock on every single door in a neighborhood, or think how long it would take to call every homeowner in a neighborhood, right? It would take forever. Rather than that, we're just simply going to use ads to get in front of people in an area, and it's a way of accomplishing the same thing, and again, leveraging yourself, not having to spend all the time to do that. So with that, in the past, one of the strategies that we've shown you is a strategy for generating buyer leads. And the strategy is we're going to take a listing and we're going to use that as what's motivating people to give you their contact information in exchange for the details of the listing. So we withhold the price and the address and all of the photos and all the information. So we give them some to get them excited, and then in exchange for their information, we give them the rest. Well, today's strategy, when we're showing you how to generate a seller lead, what we're doing is we're doing the exact opposite. It's the same technique, we're just doing it in reverse. One of the things you're going to love about this strategy is the setup is super simple. You're not going to need all the landing pages and everything else. This is something that you can absolutely implement within about 20 minutes, right? I mean, this is super easy to set up. So the strategy is we're going to use one of your buyers and we're going to use them as the thing that we're holding out there for sellers, right? So the strategy works like this. The strategy is you're going to record a video, and I've got an example here of a client that just did this last night. So she recorded this video, and what she's doing is talking about a buyer that she's working with. And she's using their name specifically. So the script on this video goes something like this. Hi, my name is so-and-so with so-and-so company. Hey, I need your help. I've got some buyers that I'm working with, and I'm showing them lots of properties, and we can't find the home that's right for them. And so let me tell you a little bit about their situation. And if you have a home that meets their needs, then let's talk. I might already have a buyer for your home, right? And so in the video, what she's talking about is this family. So she's talking about the husband and wife. and leaving their last name off of it just for privacy, but talking about real people. Hey, I got John and Jenny, and they're having a hard time finding a home, and they've got this growing family, and they've outgrown where they're currently living, and that's why they need this. So she's talking about how they need a 4-bedroom home, and they need um, they need a walkout basement because they might have somebody moving in with them, and just going over the details of what they're looking for and why she can't find it. And then the call to action at the end of the video is this is purely a social campaign, meaning we're not setting up a landing page. They're not going to a place where they're putting in their name and address and phone number. This is purely contact me if you've thought about selling and if your home meets these needs. And so basically the call to action at the end of the video is, here's my phone number. Call or text me if your home is right and you've thought about selling, or you can just simply comment, below, or send me a message, and I'll get back to you. And then basically what she's doing is she's going her follow-up, as she does the follow-up, or as people are contacting her, is let me come see your home and preview it and see if it's what they're looking for. And then obviously that's her foot in the door. So once she's there, if it is what they're looking for, great. Then she sold a home and made her buyers happy, and everybody's great. And obviously she gets both sides of that commission, right? The other opportunity, and this is primarily why we're doing this, is once she's in the door, it's so much easier to say, well, I'm not sure if it's what they're looking for, but if you've thought about selling, let me tell you how I work with people and what I do to sell a home. And again, it's just the beginning of that. It's the beginning of that relationship, getting your foot into the door so that you can start talking to people about your listing presentation, right? And that's what this campaign is all about. So if you break down what we've got here on the text, basically what we're doing is we've got these little emojis, these little house icons, and again, all that's doing is catching people's attention as they're on their phone, they're scrolling through. These little emojis catch people's attention because it looks different than a normal post. All capitals, I need your help. I can't find the right home for my buyers. If you've thought about selling, let's talk. I might already have a buyer for your home. And one of the reasons I put the phone number twice, I put it high up in the comments because in the text, because the longer the text goes, it starts cutting it off, and Facebook will shorten it and it'll say see more, right? So I want to make sure people see that as they're scrolling through. And then as they read through, they also have it down here at the bottom. But you can see the call to action. Call or text me at this number, or comment or message me on my page. I'd be happy to come see if your home is the right fit, right? And so within about 2 minutes of this video being posted, she got a message on Facebook of somebody saying, hey, we're thinking about selling. It's going to be a couple months. What about the timing, right? So that was a lead for her. She got another agent saying, hey, I've got this home that's coming on the market that probably meets this description. Let's team up. We can probably get this done. So again, and here's the funny part. Both of those leads came in without even running an ad. That was just simply from posting it. And that's how powerful this is. See, if you're talking specifically about a family, and talking about their needs and what they're looking for and why you're struggling, it just seems so normal and so natural that you're doing this because you want to serve your clients this way. And one of the untold benefits of doing this is not only are you helping that buyer, not only are you getting new possible leads for people that are interested in selling their home, but you start building this reputation in the community of, man, I go to great lengths to make this happen for my clients. And that is such an appealing trait that people want to work with agents like that. And so the setup on this is, if you look at this video, I think it's about 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes. And then all she's doing is just saying, I'm having a hard time finding the right home. Here's what they're looking for. If you have a home that fits this and you've thought about selling, let's talk. I probably have your home sold. And that's really the message here. And then with that, there is no landing page, there's no anything else. The only thing really left is just running an ad. And in your ad settings, you can target people that are likely to move. You can target people in this area. So, if you've got somebody that says, I'm looking for a home in downtown New York, right? Or an apartment in downtown New York, you can go focus on just that geographic area and then blast this video out to people in that area. And that's what makes this such a powerful, powerful strategy. So Again, you can be using this to generate, 2 to 5 leads per day of sellers just by using a buyer to attract potential sellers. So a concept that people often do offline is when they sell a home in the area, they'll send out a postcard that says, hey, I just sold this. We've got additional buyers. If you've thought about selling, contact me. Right? That's a common lead generation strategy that people have been doing for years and years and years. You can do the same thing, and this is kind of just a variation of that, where you can get focused on an area. You can put in an address or a city or whatever. You can put in whatever kind of radius you want and focus on the people that would be great for selling, people that are likely to sell. And that likely to sell category comes from, Facebook pulls in a lot of information from other sources. It's not just the information that people are uploading to Facebook. And so, there's companies out there that are surveying people saying, are you likely to move in the next little while, 6 months, year, whatever. And Facebook's pulling that information in and making it available for you. And so again, that's a powerful, powerful feature as you get focused and start targeting on people. So this is a very simple campaign. It's super powerful, and it's one of the best strategies for generating seller leads for real estate agents on Facebook today. So hopefully you've liked this training, this strategy for today. As always, feel free to go down on the on our YouTube channel. Click the subscribe button. That way you get updates when whenever we post a new video. And then right next to the subscribe button is that little bell. Click that. That's the notifications. That's how you'll get notified every time we publish a new video. And so every single week we're adding more and more content to our YouTube channel, making it one of the best sources on the internet for generating leads for real estate agents. So you can also go over to our Facebook page, which is 2Q Lead Generation Strategies, and on that Facebook page, again, we post all kinds of content there. The podcast that we produce every single week, which is the Real Gen podcast. And again, we've just got tons of materials and things that are available to you. So thanks for being here for this training. We'll catch you later, and have a great week.